What's up, a Cinema Shogun here, and I've been looking into this Bam Margera situation, and I have been keeping an open mind, and I've been trying to look at things from all angles. Now, the Free Bam movement, they seem to blame a lot of Bam's recent problems on his brother Jess, or on his mother April, and the rest of the family. But honestly, I don't see it. Now, mind you, I don't know any of these people personally, so I cannot speak to the content of their character, but they do not strike me as people who are as evil and out to get Bam as what people are trying to say. However, I do think April, and we could say Phil, I think they are guilty in this situation somewhat, just not in the way that the Free Bam movement have been trying to make it seem. I think they are guilty of almost loving their son too much, to the point that they have enabled Bam's wild behavior that led him to where we're at now. Like, normal parents don't allow their kids to do the things that they allowed Bam to do. There are, I believe, sometimes boundaries when it comes to parenting your children. And Bam crossed all of those boundaries, and I guess he got paid handsomely to do so. So I don't think they are evil people who are all out to get Bam. I think in many ways they kind of created this spoiled monster. And to make no mistake about it, I'm someone who is actually a fan of Bam. I always watched Bam on TV. I watched Bam's rise to fame, and I have watched Bam's fall from glory. And Bam is still to this day a spoiled man baby that his parents created from allowing him to be the jackass that he is. And in many ways, that's why a lot of us grew to love him. But you can't be a 43-year-old man still out here doing the same things you were doing when you were 18, 19, and 20, and so on and so forth. So in many ways, Bam's family is somewhat guilty in all of this, just not in the way that I believe people are trying to make it seem. But Bam's brother has made claims that Bam is on meth, he's on substances, and he's been spiraling out on these substances, and he's been riding around with his girlfriend and her daughter, and all this, that, and the third, right? The Free Bam movement, they're denying these claims. Now, mind you, I want to remind everyone, it was never my intention to start digging this deep into the story. And I'm not saying that this is really deep, but it was never my intention to really start digging into the drama between these people. But after making a video simply reporting that Bam Margera was on the run from law enforcement, some unhinged, crazy weirdos from the Bam Margera or the Free Bam movement have been kind of harassing me. And they've accused me of not doing research and all of this. So I decided to do some actual research, real research. And I got to thinking, okay, well, on one side, we got Bam's brother claiming this. On the other side, we got these people who seem to believe that Bam's brother is in on a big conspiracy to take Bam down. So I'm thinking, all right, well, we know what Bam's family has to say about the situation. But Bam is not the only one currently in this situation, because he's riding around with that girl, his girlfriend, Jessica, right? That's her name? Sorry, she's a nobody. Do not expect me to always remember these people's names. I think it's Jessica, correct? So, I'm thinking in my mind, okay, So if Bam is really out here on all of these substances, riding around, wanted by law enforcement, and he's with this girl, we know how Bam's family feels about the situation. We know what they're saying. But surely, maybe, hopefully, this girl that he's riding around with, surely she has family, right? Maybe she has someone that has said something about this situation. So let's look into that. Can I find someone that this woman is related to that maybe has weighed in on this situation? And I did. I found her brother. Now, her brother is a band member. He's someone who's kind of considered one of Bam's friends. I use that word really lightly because I don't think a lot of Bam's friends are really Bam's friends. And I think a lot of Bam's real friends are under fire right now for trying to be real friends and trying to get this dude help. But anyways, I find this girl's brother. Now, mind you, I was challenged to start doing research, right? And almost immediately, I found something really shady when it came to Bam's little girlfriend. Because Bam's been spiraling out, posting all types of weird stuff on Instagram. And he posted a video yesterday. And in the video, he starts talking about wanting to get help from Lamar Odom. And then you see his girlfriend in the reflection of his shades telling him, cut the video. She's let him record all types of wild stuff. She's there as he trashes his family, threatens people, admits to some of the crimes that he claims he didn't do. He's popping blisters that came from Lord knows what. She's recording this stuff. She's right there. Everything's fine. As soon as this dude mentions getting help and going to rehab, she's telling him, cut the camera. Cut the camera. So that's one of the first things I came across. And immediately I'm like, okay, everyone thinks the family is shady. But in reality, I'm starting to think that's not the case. The shady one is the girlfriend. Why is she telling him to cut the camera when he starts talking about getting help? When this dude's already spiraled out of control and said a lot of stuff that she should have told him to cut the camera for. But as soon as he mentions getting help, she says, cut the camera. Let's watch the clip real quick. Then I'll be right back with some messages from Jessica's brother that is, oh man, they're pretty ugly, but we'll get to that in just a moment. Let's watch this clip.
Lamar Odom, I just heard your message. Yes, I do want your help. I do want your help. Yes, I do want your help. You motherfucker.
Good. 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 Good.
That is one of the funniest videos I've ever seen. Not the Bam video, but the little clip I played afterwards. But anyways, speaking of Jessica, let's take a look at what Jessica's brother, Bam Margera's girlfriend, let's take a look at what he has to say about the situation. Because I've been told that Jess is lying and making all of this stuff up. So let's see if Matthew feels the same way. Jessica, you're screwed. End of story. Not only did you hurt my family and the Margeras, the worst part is you put your daughter in such a terrible position. I hope you go to jail. I hope you go to HE double hockey sticks, Jessica. Let's pause right there. Don't get me wrong. I got more posts and a video that we're going to check out, but this dude seems to be pretty upset. It looks like he's upset that his sister is riding around possibly doing substances while she has her daughter in the car. And one thing I noticed is that he says that she hurt her family. Addicts always hurt their families. She hurt her family, and he's accusing her of hurting the Margeras. So this isn't Bam's family. It's not his brother. This is his girlfriend's brother, literally stating the same type of things that Bam's family is saying, because it looks like they may be dealing with a similar situation. But there's more. Man, I haven't this effing angry for a long time. You out my niece in a METH mobile, Jessica? I will ruin your life. You do not bring your kid around METH. Mostly my niece, you piece of crap. Jessica! You could have sent my friend, and by friend he's referring to Bam Margera. You could have sent my friend into a coffin. You effing artard. I will forever hate you for this. Never, I mean never, contact me again. Jessica! You dumb piece of lying, using crap. I don't even call you blood. You pathetic duck. Why don't you call the FBI on me now, you effing artard duck? You are an embarrassment to this whole damn place. I really hope you go to jail. You used my friends. You used their money. You used my money. And that poor little girl Izzy, she doesn't deserve you. I would totally take Izzy in. Jessica, you hurt so many people. It's not even funny. Duck! Duck! Hold on. There's more. Best final words I'll say, Jessica. You're a effing embarrassment, and I hope you go to jail. So, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like that dude's really upset. And possibly unstable. If it's one thing that I've realized about Bam, he surrounds himself with a lot of unstable people. That's what addicts do. But this dude is rightfully upset. So I'm trying not to judge him. Yeah, maybe he took things too far there, right? I don't think you should be talking, how can I put it? I don't agree necessarily with airing out family drama on social media. But we live in a day and age where that happens every day, apparently. So I think this dude maybe needs to chill out a little bit, but I understand why he's upset. His sister is in a horrible situation. She's putting someone who he calls his friend in a horrible situation. She's riding around with her daughter, putting this guy's niece in a horrible situation. And to take it one step further, this guy is claiming that Jessica stole thousands of dollars from him and his family, and then basically went on the run and went out on this bender with Bam Margera. So folks, through my research, I've quickly found that not only do we have Bam's family upset about the situation, Jessica's family, they're all upset about her situation. And it looks like these two are like a match made in heaven. Two addicts enabling each other, probably encouraging each other not to get help, while hurting their families and demonizing, degrading, and attacking anyone who is trying to save their lives. So, Bam's girlfriend's brother is claiming that Bam's girlfriend stole thousands of dollars from him and the family and then ran off with Bam. Bam's family is claiming that Bam ran off with this girl and he's on METH. This guy is claiming the same thing. Their stories are lining up almost perfectly. And then we have the free Bams who are claiming, now there's another conspiracy. This guy's in on it too. Everyone's in on this big scam. Everyone's trying to take Bam Margera down. And no one's stopping and like, oh, wait. Well, maybe Bam's got issues. But hey, let's go ahead and watch this clip from Jessica's brother. Then I'll be right back with a little more thoughts and we will close out this video.
I honestly hope you fucking rot in hell, Jessica. You stole $6,000 off me. You fucked up my best friend's life. You fucked up my life. You piece of shit. You're fucked.
Whoa! That guy is an interesting character to say the least. I am sorry, but it almost just looks like a wild reality show. Oh man, there's an interesting cast of characters involved in this whole entire situation. They need to make a movie about all of this. This guy, like I said, he's an interesting character. If what he is saying is true, it definitely lines up with what Bam's family is saying. And I'm not here to say like, oh, I'm just going to take these people's words for it. But it's like Bam's brother's story, this girl's brother's story, they're lining up perfectly. And then when you look at Bam and you look at his recent videos with this girl, it's not like we see Bam living a normal, productive life, doing things that a 43-year-old man with a child should be doing. No, Bam's very blatantly acting like a drunken junkie online all day long. In fact, I just checked his Instagram, and he just told his mom to suck his 2-inch hose. So yeah, anyway... Like I said, this is all playing out like a horrible reality show. It's really crazy. But long story short, we have Bam's family saying that Bam was on this bender. We got this guy saying Bam was on the bender. And then we got the free Bams out here claiming that nope, this is just another plot to get Bam. Bam's totally fine and sober and things like that. I don't even think these people can really convince themselves of what they believe because the narrative can so easily be destroyed. And I feel like I've already done that, but we'll continue to break it down in future videos. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Maybe I should go do some more research.